Even though I prefer to, okay, I think my guest is around now.
Yeah, I'm
you're,
back.
you're back.
I'm very active. I
Yeah,
hope
yeah, yeah.
you can hear me, sir.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
All
Can you
right,
hear me?
cool. Happy
Can you
Sunday to you.
same to you, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yes,
okay.
I
I was
can hear
just
you
trying
audibly.
to, yeah, I was just trying to gist them about the movement so far, the progress movement, trying to tell Nigerian music history stories,
Okay.
something I've done for a while now. So just to hold forth for you to come. So you're welcome. So I'll dig
All
straight
right.
into the business
Thank
of the
you.
day. Yeah, I'll dig straight into the business. My
All right.
guest today, I'm really excited to have him around. He's one of the
God bless you, sir.
most exciting personalities in Nigerian music scene today.
Thank you.
And it's none other
Thank you.
than Edidem Ikpa
Thank you.
Udo, my brother from my same state. You're really
Thank you
welcome.
so much. Thank you.
You're
Thank you
really
for
welcome.
such.
You're really
Thank you for
welcome.
such great. Thank you for such a great
You're,
introduction, sir. I really
yeah,
appreciate that.
yeah, yeah. So nice to have you here. Let me start this way. Let me start this
Amen.
way. Let me start with the name Ikpa Udo in the first instance. Normally, as an Ibibio person, I know Udo is a second born. Is that the correct thing? You can use earpiece.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
Mhm. Okay, you're
Yes,
the
I can hear
second
you
born.
clearly.
All right. You are the second born.
Yes.
Okay, second born. Okay,
Yeah.
when I was growing up, there was this thing that okay, I'm the first child. So there's always this thing that the
Yeah.
first child, they are calm, cool, maybe because of the expectations
Okay.
of taking responsibilities. But the second sons are always
Okay.
somehow,
Yeah.
some are very stubborn, some
Yeah. True.
some
True.
are very
True. True.
outstanding.
True.
They step in sometimes when the
Yeah.
first one is kind of withdrawn. So where are you in that? Are you the
Okay.
stubborn
This
side
is
or
where I
the
am. First and foremost, I need to agree with what you said because I have heard the stories of the Udos from Akwa Ibom, especially. Then where I am is, we all have our stubbornness, we all have this stubborn spirit of, being known for trying every possible best to be different, you know. So I always just channel the stubbornness to positivity. I channel
okay?
the stubbornness to growth, and I channel the stubbornness to impact and change the narratives because it's still a very stubborn energy. Like consistency is a very stubborn energy.
Yeah.
So I needed to find a way to change the story of the regular Udos and become impactful through music. You know,
Okay, that's a
that's
lovely
where I
one. That's a
actually am. But shout outs to all the Udos. Shout outs to all the Udos who can relate with the stubborn spirit we have to keep going
yeah, yeah.
ahead.
Okay, that's a lovely one. I just wanted to start on that lighter note. But I've
Yeah,
known you
it's
for
fine.
I've known you for at least let me say I've been following your music for 10 years, at least 10 years.
Of course, I've
Yeah,
been that
because
consistent, of course.
yeah, I know you've been around because the first time I saw your video or something was when I was living in Jalingo, Taraba State. So I can always place the
Oh
date
wow,
as a
that's in the
music. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As a music historian, I always
oh, oh
place the
wow.
dates. Okay, this is the first time. So, but
Oh wow.
since then, personally, I just know you Ikpa
Yeah,
Udo, and we know that Udo is
yeah.
a generic name in a way. So, to be honest, I didn't want to
Yes.
dig. I just wanted you to tell the people a bit of your background because your background is kind of subdued. That's my one observation. I don't know if I'm
Yes, sir.
your background, your family, a little bit
Yes,
of
you're
that.
right. You're
No,
very
yeah.
correct.
Mhm,
You're very correct,
mhm,
sir. So the
mhm.
thing is, I'm from Nsatibom local government area in Akwa Ibom State. You know, um, My dad is from Ikotobok in Ibom, and my mom is from Ibesikpo Sultan.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So I grew up in Uyo. I grew up in Uyo. I then left Uyo to Ibono. Ibono is in Eket is around Eket local
Yeah.
government
Okay.
area.
Yes.
It's a local government area. It's
On
a
its
local
own.
government area. So yeah. Then I now came back to Uyo and furthered the energy to Lagos. I relocated to Lagos, and that's where everything now picked up. Till now, I'm still based in Lagos, and I'm I'm still representing the good people of Akwa Ibom State musically and internationally.
Yeah. That's a lovely one because I'm
So,
I'm from Uyo.
for instance,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah. For instance, when
Mm-hmm.
I first started, I didn't know it was gonna go. It will go global, but I didn't know it was going to go the way it is going. So I had to come home to represent my people and know my story, know my culture and all that, you know. Also learn how to speak my language well because you can't
Properly.
do music with it if you cannot speak it well, know the meanings.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All
Yeah.
right.
So I
That's a
learned a
good
lot
one.
while I was still growing up in Uyo. Yeah. Uyo actually made me who I am today. Akwa Ibom did. And I'll just have to keep going on with representing people on a mainstream level.
Okay. That's lovely. You know, I
Yep.
am, I'm like I said, I was from Uyo, but it's funny enough, I've not spent so much time. It's something that I don't feel nice about
Mm.
because I left,
Oh
after the
wow.
secondary school at boys' high school around, I
Yeah.
left from there, Ife straight, and
Oh, all right.
till now, yeah, I
Oh
really
wow.
spend time in Akwa Ibom, and it's not the best of things, you know.
That means you're missing. That means you're missing home. You're missing home. Home is really,
Yeah.
really peaceful. Home is a very beautiful, sweet place, and there's a lot of development going on right now.
Let me tell you a story to drive on what I'm saying. 2015, I was still living, I lived
Yeah.
in Lagos for a very long time. I drove home from Lagos,
Okay.
but I
Okay.
wasn't confident that I could drive to my family house in Uyo, if not for the fact that my junior too drove and he
Oh.
was ahead of me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
That means the
that's
changes, right?
the changes. I wasn't around
Awesome.
when those
Awesome.
things were taking place. So that's just the problem. So let's do my
Oh yeah.
personal thing.
Oh
So
yeah.
moving on to music
All right.
now, how did it all get started? How did you decide to do rap?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how did it start? How do you even
Okay.
get the love for music that now prompted you to start doing music and then decided to do rap?
Yeah, it's first and foremost, it's more like a calling, you know. It's more like a calling because if it wasn't a calling, I wouldn't even discover it in the first place that I could do that, you know.
Okay.
Like I checked inside and I saw that the possibility of putting rhymes together, putting lyrics together on good instrumentals was really, really in. I checked and I checked myself and I was confident that I could determine like which beats to jump on, which sound to follow, which genre of music to invest in, which markets to target and which boundary to push. So at first I was, while in the church, I was in the choir, so that's how it was easy for me to understand how to use the vocals, the compose how to compose music, and apart from how to put the spirit of the song into the congregation, like fan base and all that. I was.
Mhm. You've dropped off. You've dropped off. Try and get back in. Yeah.
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, yeah.
Hello, can you hear
Yeah.
me?
I'm hearing you. Yeah. Fine. Good.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Just hold
I'm
on one
hearing
second.
you.
I think
Mhm.
I think there was a call. in. Some
All
calls are
right.
coming in, so it's just affecting the network. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Okay.
So like I was saying, it all started in the church. The praise and worship, the normal choir songs. It started there till as I grew up, I said, okay, I should try out my own, and I started making my own music. I started building my own discography, and from then on, we've been doing it, and it's really, really a wonderful experience right now. It's
Okay.
going, and the
Where
new
was
album is
this?
coming on the way. So
No, we'll get there.
it
So
was
where
in
was
Uyo.
this? Uyo. Okay. Okay.
It was in Uyo. Uyo. My parents attended the Apostolic Church, so I grew into the system. But at first, we used to go to Methodist Church. Then, when my parents now relocated to a new address, we now found Apostolic Church where we used to go. So I used to follow my mom to church, and that's how the whole music thing got revealed, and the inspiration got to increase till now, and it's still going. Yep.
Okay, so now you decided to take a risk. The way I'll see it by
Of
going
course.
into Ibibio rap mainly. How don't you
Yes.
think it was a big risk, knowing fully well that the language
It
you're
was
like
a
number
risky. It
4?
was a risky investment, of course. It was a risky investment. Please continue. I was listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, so and like you know that you have the 3 main languages before we now come in and breaking through with your language at the national level. You may be accepted at home, but didn't you think that breaking into the national level and maybe international was a bit risky?
Yeah, I thought about it carefully, but I always understood that I always understood no risk, no reward. I was looking at the rewards ahead. I was not scared of the obstacles, the language barrier, the regional limitations. I was really confident because I was checking the kind of sound I was trying to sell through my art. I was checking what the world was buying, what people could key into easily. Afro beats, the rap culture, hip hop, I'm a piano and all. So I knew that it's not about the tribe where I'm from or the place where I grew up or my family background, the name of my state or whatever limitation. I knew that it is about the quality of music I put out. I knew that the world will radiate with the energy I'm bringing and the style. I was trying to appeal to the world with or without and music is a universal language. Once you hear a good sound, you will know it. You will know something that will fly and something that people can easily key into. So that's what I was checking most while taking the risk of, putting my mother tongue on the map, because then we didn't have so much of big stars who were doing that. We had just broken the shell and we were just trying to break the boundary. I knew that they were still going to look at us like a minority, but if I keep going on and appealing to foreign investors and foreign opportunities and foreign fan base, that can easily be broken through the evolution of social media. The internet as a whole is making the world a lot more accessible. So I was not so scared of taking the risk. I knew it was going to work on the long run, as long as I'm consistently coming through with the right materials.
Okay,
So
so
that's basically it.
let me do something for people that have not heard what you are talking about. Just a short 15 seconds clip.
Especially if you be no problem. No problem. Real Jimmy and a bit fake. I'm in the suspense already. I'm wondering that what will be.
He's playing.
Real Jimmy and a bit fake.
He didn't hear it.
Oh wow. Yeah, I wasn't hearing.
I was playing your song. You're supposed to hear it.
Oh
Maybe
wow, that's way back.
Yeah?
Oh, at this point, I think I need to get. At this point, I think I need to get an earphone on so that I won't be missing out. Please 1 second. Let me
Yeah,
connect
yeah,
the
yeah.
headset. Yeah.
Anyway, what I played was Kwe, a short clip of Kwe. No, get back to
Oh wow. Kwe is a heavy
get back
song. I can
to
hear you. Yes, I'm right
get
here.
back to. Let me see if you can go
Yes.
again. Let me try
Can you hear
again.
me clearly?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Yeah. Let
Can
me
you
see.
hear me clearly? All right, cool, no problem.
Especially
All
for
right,
the
cool.
babe, I made young on a Kobe quarter, Kadake bed, tongue of Kobe, them a go on and go big, big. Real Jimmy and a bit fake. Ikwa Udo a young pig.
Did you come through?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
It's
No
not playing
problem.
on
Then
my side. But
no,
I
it's
can
Kwe.
still hear you clearly.
It's Kwe that I played.
Oh,
So
okay. Kwe.
it sounds
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
celebratory. Can you get us into that song?
Yeah.
What?
Let me start from the meaning. You know, Ikpe has like two different contexts. Yeah.
Mhm.
Moses. Moses.
Mhm.
Ikpe has like two different contexts, right? I hope you can hear me clearly.
I'm hearing you. Yeah.
Can you hear me clearly? All right,
Right.
cool.
Yeah.
Ikpe has like two different Ikpe has like two different contexts, right? One context is payment, like pay,
Yeah. Mhm.
you know, and another context is sorry. That's
Mhm.
when you're feeling sorry about something. In our dialect, we say pay,
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
so I found it fascinating that pay also somehow sounds close to pay, which is PAY, and they
Yeah.
have a similar meaning. So I
Mhm.
had to come some creativity into it, and since money makes the world go round, everybody's gonna love the fact that I was acknowledging that it's a song when you're expecting a couple of payments. Nobody frowns at that. It's a good feeling when you're
Mhm.
expecting a couple of funds. So as at the period when I recorded it, I I I was just in a mood where I had to talk about the sources of income that I created at that time. So I was having show bookings, I was having deals come my way, and I was just feeling like, oh my God, this is music about to start paying. So
Yeah.
I went into the studio. I couldn't rest that whole period. I called Gift Beats because it's an inspiration when it comes. The thing not go agree you, it go hunt you till you get the job done. Else the
Mhm.
inspiration will go to someone else who's ready.
Mhm.
So I called on Gift, very good producer still from Akwa Ibom. We linked up in a very good ambience because music loves like good ambience, so you can get creative enough, so you can
Mhm.
feel good about the work you're about to put in. So we went to a very nice apartment. The scenario was inspirational. So we now recorded. I had Black Star with me. He was part of those helping me compose and construct. I think he is one
Okay.
of the Guinness World Record holder for longest recording right now. So shout outs to
Wow.
Black Star. He was there with me in the room. So from the way the beat started playing, I knew this was going to be a banger. So we got into composing, and this life you speak it into existence. So we're saying that okay, abasiema biori pe
Yeah.
nsasogodok. then we did pay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's,
So pay
it's
is
a
one of
lovely
my
song.
yeah. So we shot the video in Uyo and Lagos. Eccentric Visual shot the video. Eccentric Visual is also from Akwa Ibom. It's in an
Wow.
So he recently relocated to Miami. He recently relocated to Miami and is based there now. So those are the things we witnessed few years after we recorded a song like me.
Okay,
Feels
that's
good.
a great one.
Yeah.
But basically,
Yeah.
how does this inspiration come to like get these things out, get these songs out, or like
Okay.
you've mentioned the thing coming and might even go
Yeah,
away if
it
you're
comes
not ready.
from Yes, yes. If you're not ready, sometimes some songs come to me like, I have an idea. Maybe I'm watching a movie and I pick up an idea. I like something that I'm inspired by in a movie, and just that I'm not in the mood yet. Maybe I might say I will do that later. I might procrastinate till I might never do it. So that's how I
Okay.
know that it is an inspiration that comes for me to be ready. When Pay came, I was ready to go and record it right away, you know. So
Okay.
I took it like, oh man, I took it so serious that I knew that if I don't do this soon enough, like ASAP, somebody else would do it, because that's how the inspirations roam. It keeps roaming in
Okay.
in the air we breathe, the things we see, the places we go. So if you don't grab it and get it done, and it's a very serious business, because one single inspiration can change your whole generation's life.
It's
You
true.
know,
It's true. It's true. It's true. Okay,
yeah.
now pioneering.
Yep.
You're a legend already.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. The
Thank
reason
you.
is that when you create something, when you pioneer something, be a trailblazer for
Yes.
years, that people now follow your footsteps. I mean, there's no other word than to say you're a living one. Now,
Thank you so much.
I
I'm humbled
believe that,
about that. Thank
yeah,
you so much. Thank
yeah.
you.
But that comes with expectations and pressure to keep that line
Of
going,
course.
pressure to
Of
bring to keep the people coming behind you in focus to grow that genre or
of
something.
course.
How do you feel?
Of course.
Do you feel that
Yeah,
way?
first and foremost, yes, I do. I feel it all the time. I feel it all the time. First and foremost, I give God the glory for the strength. I give God the glory for the grace. I give God the glory for the ability, the resources, the capacity, the connections, because it took more than just me to get to the level I am right now. So shout out to everybody who's been supportive and everybody who's been backing me up, mentally, financially, and spiritually. It takes like a whole village to build a legend, you know. So I always knew that Ayomi Kwampo combine, and like heavy is the head that wears the crown.
The crown, yeah.
So no go start waiting, you no go fit finish. So I
Mhm.
checked that I was going to be able to carry the cross, because there was a lot of sacrifices that had to be made, especially financially and through decision making. So
Mhm.
I I knew I was going to be great, but not alone. So I partnered with like a lot of smart, brilliant people. Like God really blessed me with the gift of people, you know, because if I did not have like genuine people on my side, I don't think I would have gotten to that level with the challenges I had to face, the language barrier, the limitations was beyond physical cash, you know, opportunities and all that, So I just give God the glory, because God put in me something that is really genuine and valuable. So I had to protect it and try my best to take advantage of what it is worth. I knew it was going to be a risky one, because at first, not everybody understood the mission, not everybody understood the vision. So I had just very few people on my side believing that this was going to break through. Someday, some point, it was going to be our own turn and season. So the fact that I'm here is just as a result of consistent checking what to do, what not to do, um, how to be, and who not to be. So like it's just God that blesses man with the wisdom of using the gifts and talents to become great. So basically, like it's not my power or my might. I'm just
Yeah.
trying my
Yeah.
best to to make the people proud, because there's a lot more people coming behind me who will enjoy the way we are paving, who will benefit more, because the life is evolving and this is not how we used to be when we first started.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful that we got here, and I'm optimistic that we'll go far. We'll go far. Like we'll go really international in a bit.
Yeah. That's a good one because personally I know few of the boys back in Akwa Ibom that are trying to come up and they're not finding the space yet. And on my own
Yeah,
assessment, I know they are very talented, but they are not finding the space yet. But
yeah.
moving on with that,
But there's
let,
hope
let
for
me
the
bring
consistent. If you, yeah.
go on.
I was trying to say the ones that are really gifted and the ones that are really gifted and consistent will win on the long run.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, that's right.
like at first sometimes it doesn't happen overnight. Yeah, when I first started, I did not find my feet just immediately. I did not find my space just immediately. I had to wait for time and turn. You know, I had to take my time to study how not to skip the process and how not to skip any step, because if you cheat the process, you will have to go back to do it. You know,
Yeah, go back to
so
that.
I also had to believe in my process that I also had to believe in my process that the time will come and that I was going to get it done right. So people
Okay.
like me who have not who started well but didn't still find their light immediately just have to keep going on believing in themselves and that their time will come. Believe in the possibility of your dreams. You just have to keep believing in the possibility of your potentials and dream. One day you will just wake up on top.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. Before we go far, I want to bring your
Thank you.
projects in. I want to bring what you're working on in before I continue with
Okay.
the other parts of the questions. Any new thing
Okay.
in line here?
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yes, there's always a new thing because I promised that I was never going to keep my fans starving. I have like a lot more fans now who are fascinated by what we're doing. So people want to see every time we take a pause, people want to see what's next. So at this very, very time, I'm working on an album. I've been working on it for a long period of time because I wanted to do it perfectly well. I didn't want to rush myself or follow trends. If I wanted to do that, I would have just dropped the album 2 years ago. But no, I
Yeah.
refused because I was in a process of growth. Yeah, so I took my time and worked on the project for 3 years. And before this year ends, it's going to be out because we have a lot of songs to proceed now. So Son of the Soil, we did the concert last year, December. So the concert was the opening of the concert was the beginning of the countdown to the album dropping. So
Okay.
I'm looking at November or December the album might drop, you know, into the new year because we have like great songs that can't wait the fans can't wait to hear. So recently I put out There For You. There For You was my previous drop, and I'm happy the people are accepting it, because it's a new style. So I have two big songs coming. Big shout outs to Hero Lagabia for making me an official ambassador for more than a year now. So the next song I'm dropping has a lot to do with reflecting the brand I'm representing for. And I have my brother
Okay.
and my sister from the east. Yeah, I have Effects G and Zani. They were on the Wadi album we recorded for Hero Lager, which is
Yeah.
an international brand in the brewery industry. So now we're not listening to Ibibio songs just because it's an Akwa Ibom boy that is releasing the music. So you get to hear Igbos and you get to hear Yorubas on my album. I have Orishefemi on my album on a very great song. I have Il Bliss, another big Igbo name, you know, one of the
Yeah.
one of the legends in terms of
Yeah.
Nigerian music. Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
it wasn't something I wanted to rush to do at all. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So we
I
have
was
what's
I was
going
going
on, and Bob, is it? Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I was getting into the project you did with Bliss. How was it? The whole collaboration.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
it was amazing because I got out of my comfort zone. It was challenging because I was wondering how do I sell Ibibio to foreigners, you know,
Okay.
as an Akwa Ibom boy. So I had to get versatile. During the period of recording that album, I had to discover my full potential and maximize it because the fact that I'm a good rapper doesn't mean that at some point I cannot just sing a bit, you know.
Yeah.
So these were the things that I had the opportunity of exhibiting. I went to try out new zones, places where people did not understand the dialect, but were really, really in love with how it was sounding appealing to them, which made them now want to find out what it all means, you know. And that's where I make sure that whatever I'm saying with my dialect has to have a very good meaning in English when
Yeah.
interpreted.
Mhm.
So that period, I got Hero Laga made me they made me they gave me the access to top Nigerian legendary icons like Rude Boy of P Square and Bliss as well. Good producers like Major Banks, Kita, Kezi Clef, who produces for Fino, Bami, shifted me close to Collar Boy, Jerick, Dan Dizzy, S Tunes, Ife, and it was like a new world for me. It was a new experience, a new life. You know, from then on, things were never the same again. You know, and also gave me the privilege of working with the likes of EME, owned by Banky W.
Back
You
at
know,
W. Yeah.
so that's like that's a big platform for me, and that's one of the biggest feats of my career. So far, so good. So we have a lot coming this year into next year. I'm really, really positive and optimistic that the fans are gonna have a good time in a bit. You know,
Okay.
a lot
Is
to
there
stay
any?
tuned for.
Yeah. Is there any direct like personal touch, like maybe advice or personal interaction from somebody like Bliss to you as a person, encouraging you on your craft
Yeah,
during that process?
yes, yes, yes. Iblis kept on telling me that um I'm going to be able to do this if I put my mind into it. That I have it in me. He kept on showing me, he kept on pointing to the potentials I have and what I can become if well managed, you know. It takes a lot of management for an artist to be intact, apart from being creative, you know. So he kept on telling me the things I have to do and the things I have to watch out for and the things I can't do. So I was really listening. Iblis is like my coach and teacher. He teaches me which markets to target, which market will work for me, which style, what is really, really unique about me. He was always about my uniqueness. You know, that the industry has had the likes of Fino, Olamide, and people from other major tribes doing music in their dialect, but our own is just the new thing in the industry because it's not so random, you know. And
Okay.
it's really a wonderful thing to see that while people were trying to look at us like a minority, we came out with some great sauce and substance. So it was a thing of pride for my people. My people kept on celebrating, and it was giving us a go ahead. Like it gave us a go ahead to keep making great music, dropping good songs. I don't know what to say. Shout outs to Il Bliss Oga Boss. Thank you
Yeah,
for also,
yeah,
thank you for opening. It's part of the reason. It's part of the reason why I'm an ambassador for the Hero Lager brand today,
you're,
because he was an ambassador, so he recommended me for the job of official ambassador. So I owe him a lot of delivery and consistency and excellence because he's always proud of me. You know, God will bless him for me.
all right. That's a good
Yeah.
one. That's a good one. Okay, you've mentioned the brands you represent. I'll add Akwa Ibom State as a brand that you carry on your shoulder.
Akwa
Okay.
Ibom. Yeah, I did that because my people made me. So I see what I can do for my people and I do it to make my people rise and elevate. That's the true essence of arise, you know. That's the true essence of arising and upliftment, you know. Like I didn't want to just be the hero that goes and forgets home. I had to
Yeah.
impact some sunrise effects on my people and state as a whole. So I'm happy. I'm happy my people are seeing value in that.
Yeah, there's a lot of it, and I know it has changed the way you carry yourself, the way you project yourself, because you wouldn't want to let us down. Let me put it
Yeah,
that way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Of course,
Mhm.
to whom much is given, much is expected. So the people have given me their acceptance. They have given me their support and love. They have given me their recognition. They have given me their protection and prayers. So they expect me to, like, I have to represent as a symbol of hope to my people. Because when my people see me, they have hope that, okay, we self, we follow, you know,
Yeah.
we are not
Mhm.
being counted out, and we are not just on the defensive side. We are striking hard on the world right now because the world is watching. The world knows what we have is going to break through. So it's unstoppable. It just takes
Yeah.
the right step, the right attitude, the right character, the right songs, the right videos, the right connections and platforms, and everything will go really, really smooth. That's what I'm
Well,
sure of.
in a sense, we are living the underdog levels. Let me put it that way. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. We're living the underground, low limited edition version of how they used to see us.
serious, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Through my
beautiful.
music, I just wanted to change the way people see us. I just wanted to change the way the world sees Akwa Ibom people, because before, even in the Nollywood industry, you see they give the Akwa Ibomites the Kaites and the
Yeah.
Okons and Efiongs, they give them the role of
Hmm.
gatesmen and house help.
House
And
helps,
that's
yeah.
really, really wrong for our stereotype, because yeah, it's wrong for our stereotype because we have great people in different industries in the world today, from sports to tech to politics to movies to engineering. Like we have a lot of deep Akwa Ibomers doing well in different fields that the world has to recognize accordingly. So it's not something that when somebody is from Akwa Ibom, the person has to run away from his identity anymore. So being an Akwa Ibom is a thing to be proud of now, because we have a lot of shining stars from our place. Changing the game. Apart from myself, shout outs to every Akwa Ibomite out there changing the game as well. It's really inspiring. Those are one of the things that inspire me to break limitations with my music and, make us as great as how the English guys are. You know,
That includes
yeah.
me, I would say. I
Of
said, does that
course,
include
of
me?
course. Yes, of course, it includes you. As in, it's a force to reckon with. So we all rise accordingly. So yeah, it
Yeah.
splashes on all of us doing positively well. Yes, of course,
Mhm.
you're very included. So
Yeah. Okay. One thing I would like to know, as a creative, as an artist, what is that moment? That is
yeah.
that moment. I don't go focus on now. I just pay them for. Am I the one?
Mm.
I don't know if you can explain to
Yeah.
them in English.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. That moment of gratitude, you know,
Mhm.
that moment of gratitude
When
is
did that
when
happen? When did that
I
happen? Yeah,
renewed
no.
my.
Mhm.
Yeah, when I was made an ambassador, the coronation, when I was
Oh.
coronated by Ioblis Inuyo officially as a Hero Lager ambassador, that was last year. Yes, last year. Because why that is the greatest moment is because there was a lot of doubts around me being a hero.
Mhm.
You know, there was a lot of doubt around me getting official with Hero. So people were talking online. It was crazy. People said it was a lie, that it was never going to happen. That why someone from my tribe, they were trying to put us in an indigenous box.
Mhm.
So when officially Hero took me to Uyo at Ibom Plaza by Bay Arena last year, and Ublis coronated me in front of a lot of camera lights, I went home that night feeling really, really I felt really like it was a wow moment for even me, because I was like, is this even true? Because I remember
Mm-hmm.
when we don't have the culture of endorsements from our tribe so much. We have only
It's true.
few national or international ambassadors. So that puts me that was one moment that increased my ranking and status and put me in a realm of one of the heroic sons of our soil ever to get on that level of greatness. So till now, and I'm still pinching on myself from time to time to say, is this really true?
True.
Those moments gave me goosebumps, and I'm grateful that, yeah, I'm grateful because it was not something that came from our region. Hero Lager is
Yeah.
an international brand, so it came from a place of breakthrough. Only God could do that.
Yeah.
Only God made it happen, because we're like a lot of people that I got chosen out of a lot of numbers. So it took
Mm-hmm.
it took real work and self-belief to get to the level. So I'm just being grateful till now. Yes.
Okay. Thanks you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We are wrapping up. It's almost one. I know I told you one.
Yeah.
So, but let me ask you
Yes,
a
it's
fun
fine. It's
question,
fine.
kind of. Yeah. If you are to
Okay.
go for a collabo with two other artists, who would that be? If you had to choose.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. I would go for Burna Boy. I would go for Justin Bieber.
Oh,
Then
wow,
I would
wow,
go
wow.
for Chris Brown.
Who?
Yes. Yes. But if I'm supposed to substitute one other name in terms of female, I will go for Beyonce. Yeah.
Okay, that's a
Yep.
big dream. You'll get there. You'll get there.
Yeah.
So
Of course.
yeah, we've
Of course, it's
done we've
really
done
possible.
like
It's
yeah, it's
possible. Once
possible. There's
if you can think about it, if you can think about it and believe and work towards that as a goal, you can score it. It's possible.
there's nothing. Okay, see, we are talking. This is the first time we are seeing like anything is possible, despite
Yeah.
the miles and
Of course. Me, I can't even wait.
apart.
I can't wait to get it done, and I can't wait to get it done and come back to refer to this interview that we spoke about it before it happened. Yeah. Yes.
All right. So thank you. Can you leave
Yes, and
something for us?
amen. Yeah, I'm very
Maybe
positive about it.
maybe because we are wrapping up now. I don't want to stay beyond 1 hour. Can you drop maybe a
Please say that
freestyle
again.
or
Say that
anything?
again.
I say, can you leave us with maybe a
Mm.
freestyle or something? Just anything.
All right.
I know.
I'm gonna do this.
Mm,
For those who didn't really know me, my name is Ikpa Udo, son of the soil, international son of the soil, representing well for Akwa Ibom people. I was born with the vibes, born with the teeth, born with the grace, born with the swag. I was born with it. Y'all gonna pity these instrumentals when I'm done with it. Energy on check, I was born with it. Crown on my head, I was born with it. Yeah. Nko suka ko na menu fa ko nyin mix ko makara. Hey, asena yi we kwa do nyin blo ko bi makara. Afre we ribre bango do makara. So far ko makara. Edi debe suka diango ko makara. Flow nyeme ne me kan monkey sub makara. Ooh, I'm balling. Phone suka ring money keeps calling. Drip on flicks of the boy looks stunning. Part one of them, part two is coming. Normally do when you need to go boring. It takes what next month I'm touring. A key rush came by in a hurry. Congratulations on the make I'm sorry. I'll be back here several other times.
yeah.
The DDM is right here in Comedy Honor. Thank you, Mr. Joseph. Thank you,
Right.
Mr.
Yes.
Joseph.
One more question. One more question.
Yep.
Two in one. There are certain
Yeah.
words that are identifiable with you, and I'm asking
Okay.
this because of people that may not understand. You use kusong
Okay.
a lot, and I think something like
Hey.
that. Can you explain the
Yeah.
philosophy behind those words?
Kusum.
Mhm.
Okay. Kusum means on the way,
Yeah.
because I keep moving. I'm someone like I'm always on the move. I'm used to the road life. Something always
Okay.
takes me out of the house. My urgent 2K. I need to move into the streets to see how to survive, to do business, every other thing. In fact, I use usonwaka utum, which
Yeah.
means like na street they use go walk. So every other day we always find ourselves out there in the streets. Shout out to everybody who was born and raised by the streets like me. So that just inspired the whole Kusong thing because I had to brand up the street life,
Mhm.
and also to turn it into a positive light for people to keep going at their dreams and keep chasing their goals. Then Nyeninia simply means it's our own. So I
Mhm.
take pride. The way my people take pride in me, like when I go to shows, you yeah, Ikpa Udo Nyeninia, they will be telling you in the dialect. Like they will
Mhm.
be like, this one is our own. So that's simply what inspired the song Our Own
Yeah.
on my EP,
Mhm.
Akwa Ibom to the World. Yeah. So Nyeninia is like music in my ears, Nyeninia, Mr. Joseph, Nyeninia, platform on here,
Thank you.
Nyeninia.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
such
Thank
and
you.
such.
Thank you. Thank you.
So the sun rises for us, the sun rises for everybody who is not yet seeing their light. I'm just trying to share this solar energy with everybody around the world watching this interview. You too can make it. If you keep chasing and believing, you can. You'll get it done. Trust.
All right. Thank you, Ikpa Udo. You didn't tell us your real name.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome.
Your
Oh
real
wow, my
name.
real name is okay, my biological name, the one my parents gave me is
Mm.
uh Insidious Sunday Ukum. But
Okay.
my musical name, the name where they play, Nsidibe Sunday Ukum.
Welcome.
Nsidibe
Yeah.
means like what's hidden, nothing is hidden. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So Nsidibe
Okay.
Sunday Ukum is the biological name for Ididemi powder right now. So that's the process, that's the growth.
All right. Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful 1 hour speaking with Eddie Demi Powder. And this is Music in My Ears. We
Of
tell Nigerian
course,
music stories and
of
also
course,
connects global music
of course,
cultures around the world.
of
Please,
course,
I'm only asking
of
people
course.
to subscribe to us and also continue
Yeah.
watching, continue sharing, and that's the reason
Drop
why we
all
keep
your
on doing what
comments.
we're doing.
Stay
Engage.
engaging on this platform because a lot of people will learn a lot from platforms like this. People will see this
Mhm.
process and also use it to better themselves in their craft. Thank you so much for being what you are, sir. Thank you for documenting our process and putting us in front of people so a lot more people can realize what we're doing. We
Uh,
advise and tell everybody to stream, share, like, and comment. Don't play.
yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you, my
Yeah.
brother. I
All
sign off
right.
for now. Thank you, right?
All right.
Yeah.